And she met my auntie, who said, you have to come home and have tea with my family. And she walked in. On the mantelpiece, there were 2 photographs. My Uncle Bill, who is still alive and well at 97, giving speeches about being in a prisoner of war camp in World War II, and my father, Arthur. And my mother pointed to my dad's picture and said, he's for me. And they said, look, Arthur is not interested in women. He's too busy building his business. All the girls like Bill. My mother said, you haven't seen me go to work. Now, the next Sunday, she was invited back again. Obviously, she'd been on her best behavior. And my father had just closed his first big business deal. He'd been on a cruise with his first commission, came home to give the family presents. And he slipped a note into my mother's hand. Because after all, you can't ask out a girl in front of your brothers and sisters. He proposed on their second date. There are so many lessons to be learned from my mother. My father was the eldest of 6 children. And his father, when he was 14, said, you have to leave home and go to work, leave school, go to work, and help make money to support your brothers and sisters. Now, my father was born with polio, so he always walked with a limp, and he got a job on a farm. And the idea was it will strengthen his leg. Well, that didn't work. And he said, I always remember hearing, you have to learn shorthand and typing, because it isn't the skill itself. It's just it will get you in the boss's office. And at 22, he was the office boy for Mr. Welsh and Mr. Locke. They were in the estate agent business, real estate. And they were nice men, but they hated each other. And consequently, they couldn't work together. The business was in debt, and one of them had to take over and assume the debts. And my father said, I do not know where the voice came from, but out of my mouth came the words, I will take over the business and assume the debts. The dueling partners, that's all they wanted, they took off. And my father said, I went and talked to all the vendors and said, I know we owe you money, and I am a young man with very little experience. But be patient, and I will pay off the debts. And he did. And he got to become one of the most successful business professionals in our town.